The Pittsburgh Steelers offense has struggled for the first 2 weeks of the season, and I think using Calvin Austin a little bit more will help him out. If you look at the first two games of the season, Calvin Austin was used mostly kick returns and jet sweeps. I mean, Calvin Austin is a fast guy, using him on a punt return, flip the field, use the field position game. That's good. Jet sweep, you give it to him in space, give him a block and see what he can do. That's fine as well. But that's pretty much all, his role has been. A couple passes outside here and there, but nothing really down the field. With a guy like Calvin Austin, you got to call up some go routes, take some shots down the field, deep slants, things like that. Bubble screens with a block instead of a jet sweep. Give it to him while he's in stride, while he's running forward, not sideways, on the jet sweeps. Give it to him while he got a full head of steam. Give him a ball over his head, give him a block, and let him go to work. I think Calvin Austin will provide a boost in the offense, especially with Diontae Johnson being out for some weeks on IR. You have to utilize the talents and the speed of a guy like Calvin Austin, man. And a lot of that, well, all of it is Matt Canada, the play caller. He's not really putting Calvin Austin in the best positions for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. With a guy like that, man, you could move him around, do some things, and like I said, the jet sweeps for Matt Canada, man, it doesn't matter if it's Calvin Austin or Diontae Johnson. I mean, that's just his play call, and that's just what's going on. But Calvin Austin brings more to the table than just a jet sweep, in my opinion, man. I know there's teams that would love to have a guy like Calvin Austin, to move him around and do some things. So, like I said, with Diontae Johnson being out, Calvin Austin's role should increase in the offense, man. The offense has been struggling, not being able to pick up first downs of just yards, period. Defense being out there long periods due to the offense not being able to produce. And Calvin Austin, man, he's a guy. He's he wasn't there last year due to the Liz Frank foot injury, and now he's here this year, ready, healthy, ready to play. And Matt Canada has to put him in the offense a little bit more. The kick returns and sweeps is just, I mean, that's a limited role for a guy who has that type of speed and shows some flashes that he can do some things. So in the weeks to come, you got Las Vegas Raiders coming up Sunday night. Like I said, Diontae Johnson being out, the running game is not being able to pick up no steam. So, it's basically relying on Kenny Pickett in the pass game, and Kenny Pickett has to pick his play up as well. It all comes hand in hand. The quarterback play has to pick up the play calling. It starts with the play calling. They have to call the right plays, and the quarterback has to execute, and everybody else follows. So Calvin Austin should be, having a increased role these weeks coming up. Like I said, with Diontae Johnson being out, so we'll just see how Canada, man, that's a different story. See if he can, ease Calvin Austin into the playbook a little bit more. We'll open it up a little bit more with a little bit more Calvin Austin down the field and see what he can do in some space and stride. So Calvin Austin, a guy needs to one player who needs to get a little bit more involved in the offense, in my opinion, and we'll see what the Coach Canada does with Calvin Austin's role moving forward. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bells to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.